The standard start to any adventure, make sure you have a stove with wood. Followed by a drive and some parking negotiations, and we're on our way. Okay, step one. Just started our little snow attempt. We're going off to up the rockeries in an attempt to try and find some snow. At the moment it doesn't look like there's anything like snow when we look around. This is awesome balmy weather, so I don't know. Thanks to Carl for inviting me along, and we're hoping to have some really epic photographs by the end of the weekend.
I hope so.
Cool. Yeah, so we're at our first night stop. This is the base of Rockeries Pass. We've got the beautiful, beautiful light behind us. Just quickly sorting ourselves out with water and stuff, so we can just get that tail end of light for the last bit of photography for the day. In the end, it took us a little longer to sort ourselves out, and there wasn't really that much great light to end with. Cold air and some epic stars, and we spent the night photographing the sky. Good morning. It is just after 6 a.m. It's still pretty dim for photography, but it's looking pretty good. Some howling gusts of wind last night, but no snow, and it's not actually bucketing down the pass just yet. So it's looking pretty promising at the moment, although a little bit more cloud would be nice. This led to some good colour in the sky. Unfortunately, still no clouds, much to mine and Carl's frustration.
I just need a big cloud to come.
Tent packed, breakfast made, and we set off up the steep incline of Rockeries Pass to the top of the escarpment. At first the going was relatively easy, but soon we were hit by gusting slabs of wind that pushed you back as many steps as you'd just taken forward. That's Carl heading up the base of Rockeries. You can see right at the top the spire that marks the end of our slog to the top of the mountain. Despite the wind, we slogged on and were rewarded with the most incredible wind. I'm not sure you can hear me or see the snow here, but we've got a flurry of snow coming down, which we're both rather excited about, but the wind is howling. So, first bit of snow falling over here. We've got Carl busy packing up. Carl, how do you feel going up?
I'm tired.
It's a long way up.
Very windy, very cold, but it's an adventure. I can't even open my eyes. There's so much snow.
Okay, made it to the top. Carl's just a little bit behind me. Wow, that is probably the hardest I ever had going up Rockeries. The wind, you can probably hear it over the mic if you can hear me. Wow. No, I don't think we're going to make it to Needles. It's wind is too strong and we're broken. So let's see how the rest of the day goes. We'll probably just go to Moini. Completely taken aback by the ferocity of the wind, we opted instead to camp on the escarpment and just access the top of the Moini Pass on foot for the last afternoon shoot. The wind is somewhat pumping, so we can't really even get close to the edge to take photographs. It's gale force out here. In the end, it was far easier and safer to take photographs away from the edge, where the light started to paint these beautiful pastel colours over the escarpment grasses. Okay, good morning. This is we're inside the tent at the moment, about to head out. It's just on 6 o'clock in the morning. It froze last night. We literally have ice inside the tent, and there's ice everywhere. It's cold. Unfortunately, the clouds have gone, so what we were hoping for was some either snow last night or to have cold clouds in the air for the dawn, but it's clear skies, which is partly why it's so cold. We're probably around minus 10 to 15 at the moment. Even without clouds, we were still treated to a kaleidoscope of morning colours, and if you looked down, we had purples and blues on which we were walking with the ice-covered landscape. Just arrived at the top of the escarpment, looking out Oh, Carl's pointing out a lammergeier over there. We've got some smoke in the valley below. Still no snow, unfortunately. And we've just come out above the Moenie Needles over here. Looking fantastic. We're going to head up towards Mponjwana in a moment. Plans changed, but still beautiful day. Carl showing how to do it civilized like, with a sitting point and everything. We kind of missed out on finding any snow in the end, but being in one of the most beautiful locations in South Africa is never without opportunities to take photographs. Instead, we had the changing palette of the twilight sky over Mponjwane Peak, smoke drifting up from the valleys below, and a twinkling night sky, resplendent in the winter cold.
Morning.
There we go.
Ready to go home?
Ready to go home? First
Ready
to
for the
shoot.
burger.
Right, first to shoot on the way as well.
Yes.
Okay, so we're now standing just above the rockeries. We're about to start heading out to onto the rockeries itself for a fairly unique view of Mponjwane. Well, unique in that there aren't that many photographers who actually are mad enough to come out in the dark like this. So hopefully it'll be a nice shoot. Cool.
Very good. Very good.
The last wind-blown morning of the majesty of the Drakensberg. Without snow, sadly, before we shouldered our packs and made our way back down Rockeries Pass. Okay, we come down from the top of Rockeries now. Reasonable morning shoot. Wind is starting to pump again, so it's actually pushing us down. So we should be out in about 3 hours. So great hike so far, wonderful shooting. Maybe not the best light that we wanted or the right conditions with clouds and stuff, but it was still pretty epic. Looking forward to a burger now. Fantastic. And that's it. Goodbye Rockeries, goodbye Mponjwana, goodbye North Saddle, goodbye Carl.